Hello everyone, my name is Alexis. I'm going to be talking about the final project of People and Organization. Um, my ID is 1912-588. I'm going to be talking about the leadership style of Dennis, which is the company we selected. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about the analysis, evaluation, and satisfaction of this company. So just to give a brief introduction, it's settled in 14 countries, and Danish business model is based on a franchise model. So people pay some money and they get the name and all the resources, and they already have the brand settled. So the new CEO is Sean Miller. I mean, new, but he's been from 2011. When he started, he saw that there were a lot of problems between the people who was having the franchises and the customers. There were a lot of complaints or things that they wanted to improve and they didn't know how to do it. So he started first making some surveys and asking to both customers and owners of the franchises to provide feedback and get more information about it. So that started to show what kind of leadership he had. So he said in an interview he believed that listening to the customers and franchises about what they wanted was the best way to get better, creating followers. That explains that he has or shows that he has a collaborative type of leadership. So what collaborative leadership brings to the company? Basically, what this provides is an improvement in not only the processes but in the customer satisfaction, because people feel part of the company somehow. They feel that they are listened to, and when they see the changes the company does according to what they ask, they create a bond with the company and improves the sales and gains a competitive advantage as well. It also creates solutions for the long term, getting information from everyone that gives new ideas and different perspectives. So it's a win-win for the collaborative leadership style. So talking about the shop satisfaction, the model that he used was the Herbert's model. So he tried to improve both the motivation in the people and the hygiene factors within the company. So this model is proven to be an optimal option to get the most of Danish restaurants because of this situation that I explained before. The marketing strategy was based on getting feedbacks in order to provide best quality service and satisfaction for customers and owners. That's what I just explained. And this created engagement and loyalty with both parties, and therefore what I just explained. The second and last point I want to explain, it's one type of shop description. Sorry for the theater. It's front of house. So one of the items was to explain and describe one of the shops within the company. We use the front of house position. Front of house. So I will try to explain briefly, as much as I could, each of the items in order to better understand what's the role of this specific position. So I don't know if you can read here, but it says ensuring customers are not under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or medication of any kind. Well, basically that's a golden rule for every single restaurant. You have to make sure that customers by law are not under any of these substances. Taking reasonable care for the health and safety of themselves and others. Well, this is related with the first point, which is take care and look after the customers. Cooperating with management, I can barely read, with management to ensure all health and safety obligations are complied with. Well, within the front of house and all the roles within the company, you have set of rules and a contract that you sign, so you have to follow all those standards in order to keep the safety at a very high standard. As they say here in New Zealand, safety first. Ensuring all health and safety equipment is used correctly, well, same as the last one. Using and maintaining the required personal protective equipment. So the PPE is the personal protective equipment, it's all the equipment you have to use either within the kitchen or in the front of house as well, and take all the precaution measurements you need to keep safe. Another one, it's reporting any incident on insurance obtained while working and seeking appropriate and first aid. Many things happens in the restaurants that people get hurt and they don't notice to the managers or to anyone, and they think they can sort it by themselves, but then they have other problems like needing medical assistance or not being able to work at 100% to perform better. So it's very important to report anything that happens within the restaurant. Another point is advice management as soon as practicable. So of any type of symptom that any people might lead adverse health issues from prolonged and other repetitive work activeness. Any problem that you could have, it must be reported. It's related with the item I just mentioned before. To finish, reporting an unsafe safety issues were authorized and safe to do so. So if there is any person that is being not responsible with the task, or any type of safety that is not being achieved within the company, the personnel of the company must be noticed in order to fix it as soon as possible. The two last ones are cooperating with any health and safety initiative, inspection or investigation. In case of any inspection or audit comes to the company, or it's an internal audit as well, people need to get involved with it in order to be aware of what the current status of the company is. And to finish, actively participating in any return to work program. That's pretty much the front of house description for this company. Thank you.